Hey everybody, welcome back to Warsaw Bricks. And today I finally got in a real special package. I got in my May the 4th promotional sets, the giftless purchase, and there was a little bit of a mix up with it. They forgot to just include it in my order, so I needed to reach out to them. I was like, why isn't it in my receipt? There's some sort of glitch going on this year where you might not have gotten it added to your order like you should have. So definitely check that out with your order if you haven't gotten it yet. And yeah, I'll be reviewing it and building it and everything. And I'll also be comparing it to the previous year's sets. So yeah, let's just get right into it. All right, I guess first off, let's go ahead and do the poly bag. All right, and that is the end of the 75-piece poly bag. And honestly, I think it looks really good. It's a really cool build, and I really like it. I think it's really accurate to the ATTs of the movie, the Phantom Menace, of course. And yeah, I really like that they're kind of going with anniversary stuff for the Phantom Menace. And comparing it to last year's poly bag, it's a very similar size and build and amount of pieces. Obviously, the X-Wing ends up looking a little bit bigger, which I'm a little surprised about. I thought this would. But there are a lot of unique pieces in this ATT, so I can't be upset about it. I think it looks very nice. And it's a very nice thing to get. I actually really like it. And of course, you'll be able to get that elsewhere because it's not exclusive to May the 4th. I can't get this X-Wing to sit right. Come on. There we go. Whatever. But yeah, it's not exclusive to May the 4th. You can also get it elsewhere in stores. So if you like the look of it, definitely go out and get it. It is a nice little build. It's a lot of fun, and it's a very fun look, especially if you like the Phantom of the Menace. The Phantom Menace. All right, next up, I would like to cover the coin. They got this little sleeve here, so that way it doesn't open up on you. And opening it up, this is a really cool way to open up the box, to have the cockpit look of the TIE Interceptor, and to open it up and see that you're targeting an X-Wing. It's a little hard to get out, but once you do, it is awesome to see that this little plastic thing moves around as you're targeting the X-Wing. It's a lot nicer of a coin than there was last year. I'm going to definitely pull out last year's coin really quickly. So last year's coin was the Death Star 2's plans, that you were supposed to be able to put it together and it makes a little hologram, although the stand for it really was not good, in my opinion. You're supposed to be able to do this, but then you always have your hologram falling out, and you're supposed to be able to put it in the box, and I could never get it to stand up great. It would always end up falling over if you bumped it too hard. Where this, I mean, this obviously was in there fairly snug, and I can just open it up, have it nice and open, just like this, inside of its box, sitting up nicely. And it's actually a really nice way to display this coin versus last year's coin. Last year's coin, really nothing special with this hologram, in my opinion. I mean, at least we are getting something that's unique to May the 4th, besides just the Lego sets, which now we're going on to the actual Lego set, thing everybody's waiting for, which is also odd that they did a full Lego set, but it's also nice because it's bringing back an older Lego set and kind of redesigning it. And something I did notice, by the way, is up here you have the 25th anniversary little logo for Phantom Menace, and I don't think any of the other boxes have that. Real quick here, I did order some other sets, which is how I got these, obviously. And I ordered the Droideka and I ordered the Sith Infiltrator. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at the Sith Infiltrator specifically and see if that logo's on the box. So here's the Sith Infiltrator set, which I'll be doing a separate review and build and everything for. There is no sign anywhere on this box of this 25th Phantom Menace logo. So very interesting. Oh, I spoke too soon. I found it right on the top here. So I didn't notice it. They don't have it in a very obvious spot, and this is the only spot I can find it on the box. Yeah, it's nowhere else in the box, just up here. So having it here makes it a little bit more obvious that it's a Phantom Menace anniversary set. So it's really cool that they're not just having the 25th anniversary logos, but also the anniversary for the Phantom Menace as well. So I like to see that. Oh, another thing that I noticed is that they taped this box shut. They did not get the hole punches in here, the finger punches that I'm thinking of, which I really prefer this. You're not damaging your box then. All right, it's a 3-bag set, and also you have this little loose plate here. And I guess let's just go ahead and dig right into the first bag. All right, we got our little pilot droids built, and it's really cool to see that they have this little bit of detail on the chest. I don't know if any other version of these droid pilots have ever had that little bit of detail on the chest. So awesome to see. And yeah, let's get into the actual build now. All right, and that is bag 1 complete. We got a good amount of the base of the ship going so far, and of course our 2 pilots. And I'm sure with bag 2, we will be finishing out even more of the main build. And I'm sure with bag 3, we'll be making the pod where the rest of the troops are gonna go. And yeah, so far, I really like this set. This set is really cool looking. It's a really cool shape to it. It's definitely not how Lego would do it nowadays. It'd make it more angular and a lot more accurate to how it looked in the movies. But I really like this. There's a lot of nostalgic feel to it. It really reminds me of older Lego sets, the kind of sets I grew up with when I was little. So it's really nice to see this. And I also really like to see that the Phantom Menace in general is getting more love again. All right, let's move on to bag 2. Let's open it up. Keep on building. All right, that's the end of bag 2. And yeah, like I was saying before, it really looks like bag 2 is mostly about finishing up the main ship. And yeah, there's a lot of cool added detail, like all of this on the side is really nice. And also, I think that this little piece here that they use for the light, I think that's a unique piece to this set. I'm not 100% sure. Definitely looks unique though. And it looks like all we got left is bag 3, so let's just keep on moving on. And right away, they're also going to have us use this piece, so we finally get to see what it's used for. So let's just get right into it. All right, it took me quite a few tries to get it lined up here. But that's the end of the build. That is it. So this is really cool. Let me actually get my pilot up here real quick. So yeah, I mean, I got one of my pilots up here piloting all of our troops out. And you know, you can just have him drop everybody off. They're all folded up and you can unfold them and have them grab their guns right next to them over here. You got an awesome spot to store them all. But yeah, this is a really cool build. I actually really like this. I was thinking, you know, you'd put them in the middle. That's just not how this set was designed. This is a really, really cool set and really gives you the idea of, you know, having as many troops together, all folded up as you possibly can fit. So I really like that it gives the feel of, you know, how it felt in the Phantom Menace watching it, everybody come out of all of the different troop transports, because, you know, there was a bunch of them. And I also like that you still are getting your nice 25th anniversary brick, just like how you got the anniversary brick with the set last year. The Lego Death Star 2 was the 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. This is also just a huge difference looking at just size comparison. I feel like we really did get a lot more this year, a lot more value for our money. Although this is a lot nicer of a display, something nicer to display. But I love this. I love the Phantom Menace, the prequel era. I love that the prequels era are finally getting sets again. So I can't complain that they decided to go with more of a play set almost than a display set. Although this is a really cool display set too, and it's really fun to look at it and to look at how far Lego's come, because this does feel like, you know, a lot of earlier designs mixed in with new design elements. And yeah, I really like how they designed it. I really like how they put a lot more creativity, I feel like, into it than maybe some of their sets that they're trying to go for absolutely movie accurate. So I really like it. Honestly, between everything, I think it is worth spending $160, especially if you're already going to spend $160. Why not? Why not try to get it? Right now, as this video goes up, it's going to be the 5th. It's the last day of the sale. So go out and get it now, especially because these might actually run out. So quickly hurry up and get yourself one of these amazing sets, one of these one-of-kind sets that if you miss out on it, it's going to skyrocket in value and you're probably never going to get one. But yeah, that's it for this video. Subscribe if you want to see more. Subscribe if you want to especially see that Sis Infiltrator. And I also got the Droideka and some other sets. But also look out for all my other videos, especially videos that are coming out soon, like the R2-D2 up there. I have a review and a quick little build on him that I will be putting out very shortly. So look out for that. Look out for all my other videos. Have a great May the 4th. And until next time, see ya.